Good morning, F.A.T family. It's Alex Gaddy, and I'm so excited to be here with you today to share my sweet husband's testimony. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Great. I'm excited to film this with you and get to hear some of your story and just what God has done in your life.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So let's get rolling.
Okay.
So tell me a little bit about your background. Where are you from?
I grew up in Marion, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
45 minutes from me.
Yeah.
Is it 45 minutes or is it 35 minutes?
Well, from Fairview, like 25 minutes. Yeah.
Maybe.
It is.
I feel like Black Mountain is 25 minutes. Or Old Fort.
Maybe I drive fast.
Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so you were born and raised there, and you are a brother, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. Three siblings?
Yeah, well, I have Zach. He's my full brother.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got Melody. She's my half-sister.
Mm-hmm.
And then Isaiah is our foster brother.
That's awesome. I love that. Okay. So tell me a little bit about your background, and did you grow up in the church?
Yeah, I grew up in two churches, really, because my parents were divorced. They got divorced when I was 5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And we would go to Baptist church with Mom.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of went to a few different ones growing up.
Yeah.
And then every other weekend we'd go to my grandparents.
Mm-hmm.
We'd go to my dad's, end up at my grandparents. And then we
Yeah.
would go to the Providence United Methodist.
Oh, very cool. Okay. Do you feel like going to 2 different churches affected your faith or what you learned growing up?
Yeah, it was good for my faith, for sure. I don't look at one as better than the other, you know.
Yeah,
I
no,
look
not
at
at all.
I think I got more out of the sermon with the Baptist churches,
Mm-hmm.
and I got more community at the Methodist church.
Yeah.
Like, I knew all those people by name.
Oh, I love
So,
that. Yeah,
yeah.
community is so important in church, especially when you're growing up.
Yeah.
Okay, so you went to church, and then at what point did you become a believer?
One day it just kind of clicked for me.
Yeah.
It's like I realized there's a heaven and a hell,
Mm-hmm.
and it scared me to death.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How old were you?
Man, probably like 11 or 12
Okay.
during that time.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was just a baby.
Yeah.
Okay, so 11 or 12. What did you do after you got not baptized, sorry. After you got saved, did you proceed forward with getting baptized or anything like that?
No, I mean, I got saved when I was 16.
Okay.
So
There was a gap.
there's a gap there,
Yeah.
but you know, you think about, when I was a kid, I used to think about the idea of eternity, and like it scared me to death. Like,
So you had that realization at about 11, 12, but you actually got saved at 16. Is that
yeah,
right? Okay,
yeah.
okay.
When you first start to realize, okay, Jesus paid the price for us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all the sin and things that we do wrong. It's already been paid for.
Yeah.
And I didn't really realize that till I was about 16. But,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So after 16, you went forward with your faith. Did you have any bumps in the road or anything like that after that period?
Yeah.
Time? Yeah. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was just what I surrounded myself with, the places I would go.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I got into the music a lot. I learned guitar,
Mm-hmm.
and I would go every Thursday to an open jam.
Yeah.
And we'd all play music, and everybody would be drinking that was old enough. And
Yeah.
yeah, eventually I got into that. You know, when I was after high school and stuff, I would play in a band, and you know, even at 19, they would give us drinks in the bar because they would just assume we were of age because we were playing in the band or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So music has been a big part of your life because you still play music now with a band, with your band, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying just those influences around that, it's just not good. I mean, there's nothing faith-based about being in the bar. And
yeah. Is it safe to say that like you knew who Christ was, but you just weren't really walking with him?
Yeah, I didn't really have a relationship. You know, I believed in him. I knew who he was.
Yeah.
And I guess I told myself that was good enough.
Mm. Yeah.
And I don't, looking back on it, it's like, no, it wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I totally understand. I think a lot of people, either they go through that or are in that stage that just believing is enough. And they're like, oh, it's fine. I can just believe and just keep living the way that I am.
Yeah. You can't.
Yeah. So.
I mean, if you truly believe, you're not going to want to do that, in my opinion.
I agree. Yeah. I think when you really surrender to Christ and you give up your own plans and like your habits to him, you really will see a change in yourself.
Yeah. And habits, that's another thing. Just when you're alone in your room, you have all these habits that you do that are not good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So you played in the band, and then you graduated high school. You still played. I think you waited 4 years.
Yeah, before I went to college, there was a 4-year period I worked and just played music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what made you want to go to college after 4 years?
I think it was just a turning point. It was like been doing that for a minute.
Yeah.
You know, people had started to leave that band.
Yeah.
And my dad went to prison, which is who I grew up playing music with.
Yeah.
So yeah, when he went to prison, I kind of lost the drive to play for a little bit, and I was like, I gotta go try to get better at college or something.
Yeah.
And then it turns out I went to college, and it's all just a bunch of jazz. You know, they use jazz as like the main focal point to kind of broaden your playing and experiences on all genres. But jazz is just not something that I'm interested in. And it made me hate music.
Yeah. Your genre is rock and roll, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Just for the listeners that don't know you.
Yeah, I like to play rock and roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened during college?
College, instead of getting better at the instrument and everything, like I should have been doing, I feel like I just made a lot of friends, and I would end up going out every weekend.
Yeah.
And partying, not being a good influence.
Yeah.
Drinking heavily. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like your light for Christ really was dimming during that period?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we would talk about our beliefs and stuff, like as friends, and most of them did not believe. Yeah. There were some that did, but the ones I hung out with the most did not.
Yeah. And that's hard. I personally feel like it's really hard to be influenced and be around a lot of people that don't believe in Christ. And if you're not a strong believer yourself, it can be really hard to shine that light.
Yeah, I mean, and being an influence to them, it's just, I can say I believe all I want, and they're like, oh, you're the cool Christian. Yeah. It's like, no.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
That's not the point of it. Yeah. You weren't showing those fruits.
I wasn't being an influence to them.
Yeah.
I was doing what they were doing. I mean, not putting them down or anything.
No, not at all. But, yeah.
Yeah. Things that you would say are like,
yeah.
Other stuff too, like marijuana.
Yeah. Just a lot of bad habits coming out.
Yeah, bad habits for sure.
Yeah. Do you feel like some of that was driven by like hurting some? I mean, you just...
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Sure.
Yeah. So, you got your 4-year degree in music. You finally got out of jazz. He's like, yes.
Yeah, well, after college, I really had to learn how to love music again. Like for myself, and also in a different way. Yeah. For the Lord. And I'd never done that before.
Yeah. That was tough.
Yeah. Make something that the Lord would be proud of.
Yeah, because when you got out of college, it was like a year or two before we met. because you graduated 2020.
2020.
We met in 2021.
COVID.
Yeah, we don't talk about that because Jeremy gets so
Yeah,
irritated.
graduation, non-existent.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So.
Put your name on a screen instead of.
Anyways.
Never mind.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So during that year before we met and everything, what did your life look like after college? Did you just go back to working and?
Yeah, I was working all the time.
Yeah.
I worked 12-hour shifts.
Shoot.
Sometimes through Saturday.
Yeah.
You know, Monday through Saturday.
That's not it.
No, it's not. That's terrible.
Yeah.
And then, you go home and...
Go to bed.
Yeah, go home, go to bed, get up, do it again. And then the time that you had to yourself, habits.
Habits, yeah.
Alone, those habits you do when you're alone.
Yeah.
It's not good for man to be alone.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
And that's what it says in the Bible.
Yeah. So we met in 2021.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bumble.
Yeah, Bumble. We both downloaded it and then met each other and deleted it.
Yeah.
I don't think I had it a week.
Yeah, I didn't have it very long, but so we met on Bumble. Yeah. I want to tell more of that story when we sit down and do like a couples podcast, but
yeah.
I've told you how like I almost didn't go on our date because I was so tired that day, and I was just like, I don't know. But I also was like, he's really nice and really cute, and it was so sweet because like the whole date you wouldn't look at me, and then on the next date I wouldn't look at you the whole time. You'd be talking to me and I'd be like, yeah. So anyways,
yeah, that was my nervousness. And
yeah,
same for you, I think. But.
Yeah, I got nervous because on the first date I really got to know you and I liked you, and then it was the same nerves just at different times for us.
Mm-hmm.
So we met. I think pretty quickly I invited you to go to my church, and you had expressed to me that you were church hurt. Kind of want to go back a little bit in your story.
Yeah.
I think so. You said you got saved at 16, and then how long after that did you go through that experience of being church hurt?
That was the same church that I got saved at.
Yeah.
The preacher had preached a sermon and talked about kids with long hair.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there with hair down here, and my brother too.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand it.
Yeah, just
I didn't understand why a preacher would talk about that, and saying that those kinds of kids are up to no good, and
yeah,
and that sort of thing.
Kind of pulling it down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Especially like in a time period that you really needed to be lifted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was newly saved.
And that's hard too.
Yeah, it's almost like I don't know, disregarded being saved.
Yeah. And that's hard because when you're first saved, like you've just got this burning passion.
Yeah.
And then
it's like a relief. It's like, oh yes.
Yeah, exactly. And then
I'm
the
not
person
gonna burn forever.
Yeah, the person that helped light that fire is also the person just like throwing the bucket of water on it.
Yeah.
And then so I was super nervous taking you to my church because I really wanted you to like it, and I know what it's like to go to a traditional Baptist church, especially here in the South.
There's nothing wrong with
it.
them. It's just some of them tend to judge people too much.
Yeah, and that's any denomination that you go to.
Yeah.
I was super nervous because the church at the time I was going to was not like that. And I forgot the series that we were doing, but my church started, like when it first came about, they started in movie theater. So for the summer, they do a series called At the Movies. And what they do is whatever big movies came out that year, they like to pick them apart and like pull in biblical ties and like, oh, this is how this works. It's a good series, but it's not like the series that makes you go, wow, like this is, God is speaking to me. It's just, it's kind of cool to do, and it's just a way to like celebrate the church. But you walked in And that was the series or the seminar that we were doing that week. And I was like, oh no! And the whole time, I couldn't even tell you like what they were preaching about because the whole time I'm sitting there thinking like, wow, I've like really ruined this. And as we're walking out, we're walking over the bridge, you're like, I really like that. And it made me realize in that moment, I'm so glad, like, not necessarily salvation. I'm glad that's not up to me either, but I'm glad that that was meant for God to reveal to you and touch you, not me. So, we started going to church together.
Mm-hmm.
What you really liked was the band, too.
Yeah, that's the first time I went to a church with contemporary music.
Yeah.
You know, they got a drum set in there and guitars. And
Yeah. He's like, this is pretty tight.
Yeah.
So we started doing that, and then we...
I like hymns, too. But...
Oh, yeah. They would play a couple of hymns. Not very often, but once in a while they'll throw a good old hymn in there. And
yeah, that's like the Methodist church, well, and the Baptist churches that I grew up in. Mm-hmm. All the hymns that they would do.
Yeah.
I had favorites and stuff. So,
yeah. That's awesome. So we started going to church. We did a couple of devotionals together when we were first dating. Mm-hmm. And then we got engaged at the end of 2022.
Yep, December
4th. Yeah. I always get our wedding date and that date mixed up. Because we got married on the 3rd. Yeah. Anyway, so then after that is kind of like really a roller coaster. I feel like, and a lot of things came to a head. Like I got sick. And I was sick in 2022, but I really got sick the following year, the year that we got married.
Yeah.
That was tough. We didn't really get to hang out as much.
Yeah, it's like you would go and be asleep because sleeping for you is the best way to cope with that. Mm-hmm. The eye issue. Yeah. The itching.
Yeah. That or just like seeing me in pain, that was really tough. Do you feel like your faith was tested some? Just being
I think it was tested in a way like it put me back in the room alone. Yeah. You know, and so I think it was a test to see if I would go back into old habits. Yeah. In certain ways. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was a really hard period. I mean, even...
And then I had to do a lot more chores, I guess.
He's like, and that was the real test. So we got married. I still was really sick through all of that. Like, I loved our wedding day, but I remember I was on so many medications to just be able to be there that day. That was really tough. But, so it was kind of a really hard start, or not start, but middle, I guess, for us at this point in our relationship. Because as of 2024, last year wasn't as bad. I still had moments, and it seems to slowly get better. And so we kind of went through, just another year of flare-ups, but not as bad. Yeah. And then tell me, like, what's going on this year in your life.
So this year was a big turning point.
Yes, it was.
And it has to do with your family. Sheila sent me to Emmaus.
Yeah, tell me about your first reaction to her coming to you and saying, hey, I'll be sending you for 4 days.
And Emmaus is a retreat. It's just a retreat. You go for like 3 days. It's like 4 days. You go on.
Yeah, Thursday to Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah. Thursday evening to Sunday.
Yeah. And no phones.
No phones, no concept of time. Yeah. You don't know what time it is the whole time. Strangers, the worst thing in the world for me.
Well, what really set you off is when Sheila told you that you would have to speak at some point.
Yeah, speak in front of... I hate speaking in front of
No, I know, but that was what, like, really
I'll
sent
play
you
music.
over the edge.
I'll sing.
Makes no sense to me.
But I will not speak in front of people. I hate talking in front of people.
Yeah. And you especially... You don't do well with strangers.
No.
Like, if I bring someone new or whatever, you're like, hey... And it doesn't mean that you don't like them. It's just you're shy.
Yeah,
and that's
exactly.
okay.
Yeah.
So that was very nerve-wracking for you? What were your first reaction was like, I do not want to go. How can I get out of this?
Yeah, I was like, man, it got closer and closer because it got delayed.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, we got out of it this time.
You said yes.
We were supposed to go in like February or something, and we ended up going in May.
Oh, wow, yeah. I
So
forgot
I was
about
like,
that.
all right, it's canceled. Maybe they'll cancel again or something.
He's like, yes.
Yeah. And then, it came up to it, and I was like, man, it's like, I do not want to go.
Yeah.
It's like, this sounds terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went. It's probably one of the best things that ever happened in my life.
Yeah.
As far as growing in my faith and learning how to be more like Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
And walk through life differently.
Yeah.
The way you perceive everything,
Mm-hmm.
just...
Way different.
Yeah. Stress gone.
Mm-hmm.
At peace.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
It's crazy.
It's crazy because for me, like looking on the outside, and I know you can't reveal a lot of things to me because I'm supposed to be going on this walk in September of this year. But literally, as we're packing your bags to go out the door, you're having like a panic attack Thursday. And as soon as I see you again on Sunday, you are just in tears. And my first thought is, oh my goodness, it was that bad. Like, he had a panic attack. As he's leaving, he's crying because, like, it was too much. And you were like, this was the best thing that ever happened to me. And I was like, oh my goodness. Like, it was just so, it was really relieving, but just so cool to see how God used that and just completely did a 180 for you.
Yeah.
I tell a lot of people when you came back, I didn't know how to talk to you because it was like, oh, he's a different person now. This is not my husband, and in a good way.
Yeah.
And it was just really cool to see how like weightless you were.
Oh yeah.
And still are, like, you're not as bogged down.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you have a lot of cool tools with you.
Well, I feel like I let go of a lot of things I carried for years and years. So.
Yeah.
And I could physically feel it in my heart, like just
the relief.
It's gone.
Yeah. What was it that clicked for you there that made this change?
It's just I learned how to really develop a relationship with Christ versus just talking to him when I had a problem.
Yeah. Can you...
You don't just talk to him when you have a problem. You talk to him all the time. You know?
Yeah. Can you tell me who Jesus is to you now versus who he was to you prior to...
Yeah, he's more like your friend, like your best friend.
Yeah.
So you talk to him, you thank him for things he does throughout the week or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it just... You just realize what he did for you. Mm-hmm. And so... It's like the purpose of life. You realize what the purpose of life is and what you're supposed to be doing. Mm-hmm. And it just gives you such a different perspective. Yeah. When you get to spend that much time growing. Yeah. Absolutely. Without distraction of the real world. You know, I came back and I was like, man, I don't want to go back into this. Mm-hmm. Like the real world and let it beat me back down the way it did before. Yeah. So,
absolutely. Yeah. And you've done a good job, like, really keeping that fire lit.
And I was tested like crazy when I got back. Yeah. Almost got into a head-on collision. Mm-hmm. I had just other patients testing moments.
Yeah. And it was like every single day. Like,
every single day there would be something for like entire week.
Yeah. And I definitely think it was the devil testing, like, is it really going to stick this time? That type of thing. So, yeah, what are you doing now to kind of cultivate that fire versus... You had a fire when you were 16. You have a fire now here at 31. What are you doing and going to continue doing to keep that fire lit so you don't slip back to it?
Prayer, I think, is very important. Mm-hmm. I think it's like how you should start your day and end your day and in between. Yeah. If you've got something going on in between. Yeah. And also reading seeking, learning, and just applying those things to your life too.
Yeah. It's really important to
Yeah.
do. Mm-hmm. I agree. And what happened on June 29th?
Oh yeah, when I got back from Emmaus, I was like, I gotta get baptized.
And that was a big thing.
That was like something that was eating me up. I was like, I gotta get baptized, and I had to wait a month because I signed up for it, and I had to sit there and wait. And I was like, okay.
Well, it was a big thing because prior to you going to Emmaus, we had sort of been talking about baptism. You were saying, I want to get baptized in a natural body of water. I don't want anybody there except maybe family.
Yeah.
And then
I want to do a private baptism with family.
It was always like an impossible task, and like it needs to be this and this and this. And then when you got back, I think it was like day 2 of you getting back, you said, I need to get baptized. And we had the conversation about it, and then I was asking you, like, are we still doing the body of water? Are we getting baptized in church? And you got baptized in the church in a tiny bathtub, which is not a natural body of water.
In front of like probably hundreds of people.
Yeah, in front of hundreds of people. And that was just a crazy 180 thing. Also, stay until the end after everything, because I'm going to clip in his baptism video so you get to watch that as well.
Yeah. We do have that.
Yes, it's just such a beautiful moment to see. But it's just crazy how like God changed that, and I think changed that in your heart for him.
Yeah, I was like, I need to get baptized in the church that I go to.
Yeah.
And in front of the people that I'm around every Sunday.
Yeah. I think it changed from, it was when you were previously talking about it, you were making it about you.
Yeah.
And then this,
you actually about everybody else.
You made it about everybody else, but you made it about God.
Yeah.
And that was...
It's like proclaiming, your belief in front of everybody. And I think that's important.
Yeah, 100%.
Rather than privately.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. So, it's just been really cool to experience the new you and just watch you grow. And I can't wait to see what God has in store for us as we continue on this journey. I'm excited to go to Emmaus, because once you go to Emmaus, or let me back up, you have to go to Emmaus in order to sponsor someone. And I'm really excited that you and I will be able to do that in our faith together, is get to the point that we send loved ones and friends and family to go so that they have an opportunity to strengthen their relationship with Christ and just experience something like this.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, when I got back, I was like, man, so-and-so needs to go. And it's like an endless list of people.
Yeah, so I'm excited to do that and kind of make that part of our mission field. I think that's pretty much most of your story. Do you feel like there's anything left out or anything you want to add?
Maybe music stuff. Like,
we completely forgot about that.
There's a couple things, like how I used to write versus now. Mm-hmm. And how it's like I only have one song on just like Spotify. Or YouTube, and it's a cover song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've spent years in music and have like nothing to show for it. And I think that's...
There's a reason for it.
Yeah, I think it's because of what I was writing for versus now.
Yeah. So, I guess from my perspective is pretty quickly after you and I got together, you started playing in the band. And you started writing and recording, or trying to record pretty quickly. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've re-recorded the same song
over and over.
Over and over, and it never comes out right.
Yeah. And
I think that's because of what it's about.
Yeah, and who you were writing it for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Writing it for myself.
Yeah.
And it was a song about alcohol addiction, basically, called Whiskey Ginger Gold.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to release that one first, and now I've scrapped it completely.
Yeah, and that was hard because that was like your baby. Or like our friends.
Well, that's the first song we wrote together.
Yeah.
And I liked it. I mean, it was bluesy. It had like blues feel and structure to it. And it had a good hook in it, but it just...
It wasn't for the right reasons.
It was just not good.
Yeah.
Like, lyrically.
Yeah.
The things it was about. So.
Yeah.
had to get rid of it, and then now I've moved on to a new song, and I'll let you read those lyrics for that one. And I think it's
a lot more uplifting
definitely
and praiseworthy of him.
Yeah.
And it's too soon to see what he's going to do with it, but I think he definitely will use that more.
Yeah, I'm trying to kind of use the elements of just any sort of rock back in like the 60s or maybe even the 50s all the way up to now.
Yeah.
But just take all those things and make music for the Lord, you know, because like it seems like most of the songs now are the same.
Yeah.
That's just how I look at them.
Yeah.
They all have the same structure. They've got 2 choruses, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. They're uplifting songs and stuff, but
it's just not your style.
They sound the same. They do.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to
do something different.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. And I'm really excited to see where you and the band take it. Praying over it, and I think God will take you in a new direction that you don't even imagine with it.
Yeah, I got done with the most recent one. I was like, man.
Yeah.
Like, so good.
Yeah. You felt so much better about it.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, this is something the Lord would be proud of. So, yeah.
I love that. It's so cool, especially because music is your big thing. And just seeing how he has taken something that really hurt, especially like all the way back when you were 16, you're playing with your dad and going through college and going through creating the band and now scrapping everything and reinventing it and molding it into something that the Lord would approve of. Yeah. It's just really beautiful to see that story and just to see how like he took something that felt really bad into something that's beautiful. Yep. And I can't wait to see the final product.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Me too.
Yeah, I know. You're like,
it's
me
like,
too. I'm ready to be tied.
That's one of my favorite feelings is like having something, you know, like that. There's just something about that kind of music for me that just really stirs my soul. Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Okay. Well, is there anything else that you feel like you want to add or is on your heart?
No, I think we're good.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I've really enjoyed talking to you about this. I can't wait to do some more podcasts together, but I'm excited that other people will kind of get to know a little bit more about you and your testimony and just what God has brought you through. I guess one last question I have now thinking about everything. You talked about bad habits, like drinking and what you were doing in the dark and everything. How do you think God has changed that, or how have habits changed for you since all of this?
Well, a lot of them I've just put down because I don't know. It's just having the Lord. It's just
you don't need Him anymore.
Well, you don't want to. Is what I'm saying. Like you don't want to do those things. Yeah. It's not like a rule book or anything. Like oh, you can't do this because it's it's just you don't want to do it. Yeah. So that's kind of how I've gotten rid of them, I guess.
Yeah, that desire has died.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Well, will you close us out in prayer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. All right. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. I thank you for the opportunity to share my testimony. Please be with each and every viewer that they may gain or absorb any sort of element of this to help them out. Just thank you for this podcast, and I thank you for everybody that's came and shared their stories and how those have turned into friendships. We thank you for our many blessings. We thank you for our health and our safety. Is in Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, and thank you all for tuning in on this beautiful Thursday. It's currently Saturday for us, early in the morning, but we hope to have this out on a Thursday. If you like our content, make sure you like and subscribe so that you get the notification when we post. Bye, guys.
Jeremy was telling us that he made the decision to followed Jesus earlier in life and is recently, I think he said he went on a retreat and renewed his relationship and strengthened his relationship with Christ. And we're excited what God's doing in your life, and we just know that this is just the beginning. It's exciting to be a part of this day with you. So if you'll hold your notes for us. Jeremy, today it's our pleasure to baptize you in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Church, can we